So my kids are heading out for nearly a full day tomorrow, and I wanted to show you just some of the things I pack for them when they're going to be away from home for a full day. So on the bottom of their bag, I'll put some of these. I have freeze-dried sweet corn, freeze-dried peas, and these are just organic roasted chickpeas. They have no salt, no oil, or anything like that. They're literally just chickpeas. It's one ingredient, and they're kind of crunchy. They have a little bit of a peanutty taste, and it's some kind of starchy stuff that can sort of keep them going. It's not super filling because it's all dried, but I just like having these on hand for some good staples. I also always have some Mary's Gone crackers. I read ingredients to make sure they're all whole foods, but I always have some of these on hand, and I just buy whichever variety of. There's a few they like that are cheapest. Basically, usually Walmart has the best prices lately on those. And we only use these when we're out and about because they're expensive and they're also super, super high sodium and makes them really thirsty. And I only use these for my kids. My husband and I really just stick to whole foods, even when we're away from home. We typically will have like sweet potato squares and other oat squares along, and then fresh fruits and veggies and things like that, or even cold potatoes. This is more for my kids because they need some more calorie dense stuff. So we always do that. Another staple for them is Lara bars. I always stick to the varieties that are just whole foods. These are their favorite two that are usually reasonably priced. They like a few others, but a lot of times they're just really expensive. So I try to get the best deal on those. And again, these we only eat when we're away from home because they're expensive, and we just eat whole foods pretty much at home. I also occasionally pack these. These are really pricey, but they're a super special treat for them. They get them, oh, I don't know, like once a month I might pack them in a bag, especially if they're going to be at an event where there's like lots of snack food. They just kind of look more normal, and they just love them. And they're literally just, where are the ingredients? Apples, pears, strawberries, and black carrot extract for the coloring. So I'm happy giving those to them as an occasional treat. Okay, now for some slightly more filling things, they're going to be gone most of the day. So I cut up some apples. They'll each have a bag of tomatoes and some sliced cucumbers. And then they have two different types of squares that are thawing right now. They've been frozen. So I think this is my banana vanilla oat square, and then this is the sweet potato square, which is a little more filling. So I'll just show you. I typically always have little baggies already packed of the freeze-dried stuff, and these are the dried or roasted chickpeas, I should say. And then also some Mary's Gone crackers, all bagged up so that if we're just going to need to suddenly leave the house, I can just fill their snack bags with this. So I'm just going to show you how I throw this all together. So I just give them each a dried peas and a dried corn, one Mary's Gone cracker. I'm going to give them each one of those as a special treat. They each get a peanut butter bar and a cashew Lara bar. And then I'm just going to throw one apple, cucumber, and tomato for each of them. And then one of each kind of square in here as well. And because they're still a little frozen, it'll actually sort of serve as like the chill pack for it. And the one rule we have when they're out and about with their huge snack bags is that they eat the fresh stuff first. So it fills them up a little bit, and also it just doesn't go bad in the heat or something. And then they can help themselves to whatever they want from the dried stuff. So that's how we handle it when we're away for a full day or most of a full day. They will both come home though often and just like really want potatoes and rice and beans and things like that because they acknowledge this stuff isn't filling enough compared to what they're used to. So that's how we make it work.